Do you want to learn how to make epic looking YouTube thumbnails using a free online software? Well, this software is called Pixlr. It creates epic thumbnails like this one right here with the Minecraft manhunt video I recently made. I sent my YouTube channel to the moon, best trade ever in Minecraft, what my dad yells at me. If these are the type of YouTube video thumbnails you are looking to make, then stay tuned in this video, watch to the end for me to give you tips, even from Mr.Beast himself, on how to make clickable thumbnails. So the first thing you're going to want to do is to go to a place called Pixabay, or any place that you can actually find free background images. I decided to choose this background from Pixabay. Then you want to go to Home and Open Image. Make sure you're doing the full HD and type in whatever you want it to be, and make sure the background is ticked off. That way you'll get that checker pattern that you see right here. You're going to want to copy and paste that image in and resize it to the size that you want it to be. Then you're going to want to go to the blur section and put the blur to 100% or 50%. Next, drag in all of your icons that you're going to want to use, and make sure you're adding an outline. This outline, as you can see I'm adding in, makes your image pop and makes it stand out from the rest. The best one to normally do is 10 or more, depending on the size. Next, you want to go into font, and my favorite font to choose is Daddy Day. Really strange name, but it works really well, and it really pops. So type in what you want it to say, and change the size to whatever size you're going to want it to be. Also, go here and change it to bold, and outline the font and the text as well. This makes it really pop. Now that we have that in place, you're going to want to readjust it to how you want it to be. Make sure when you're readjusting, you use the arrow tool. Alright, then once you have everything situated and reorganized, if you want to make another section of text that looks the exact same, you want to hover over it and click Ctrl-C and Ctrl-V. That's how I did it with thumbnails. Next, you're going to want to drag in your main human image, or your main face, the main focus. You want it to be on the left up. So the upper leftmost side. Next, you're going to want to add in a red arrow so your audience knows what they're supposed to be looking at. And make sure on this red arrow you also add in an outline. Next, I'm quickly adding in a smaller section of text that tells you that it's going to be like Mr.Beast, and that it has a tip from Mr.Beast in the actual video. I'm going to be readjusting it a little bit smaller and just how I like it. And make sure you're using, taking advantage of pictures. Pictures portray more than words, and most people know who Mr.Beast is. So by having that arrow, the picture of Mr.Beast, and then the Mr.Beast logo, it helps people understand what the video is going to be about in pictures instead of words, and it's much faster to visualize and to see. Now, it might take some fiddling around, especially with the logo of whatever YouTuber you're trying to put image or logo into, and it'll be the same with any other picture that you put in. Make sure you put in the outline before you try to resize it to get rid of any problems that might happen in the future. You can also use this cutout feature to select what you want to stay in and to get rid of what you don't want. This allowed me to reposition the Mr.Beast logo more professionally and more centralized to where it needs to be. Then you want to save it. Make sure you add the quality to 100%, and then you can download it. Make sure it's a JPEG or a PNG, and then fiddle around with everything else to make sure it looks exactly how you want it to be. Alright, so some of the tips are: face in the top left, use images instead of words, use red arrows to direct your audience, outline your text and images, and no text in the bottom right. So if you did enjoy this video and it was helpful, make sure to drop a like on the video, comment down below what you enjoyed about the video and anything I missed. And if you did enjoy, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!